When we sent 3 sisters on a banana boat down to Jamaica, when we started all our schools in Brazil, that showed faith and courage. When we know something is right, we go after it.
Franciscans are probably the largest religious community in the world, inspired by St. Francis of Assisi.
Our Franciscan sisters set us forth on a mission in 1950 to be a healing and transforming influence in our community.
Sister Paracleta was the boss.
She was the architect, the maintenance person, the everything.
She said she was going to do something. It was done. All you had to do is show her why it was good for the people, good for the hospital.
The Franciscans are appropriate recipients of this award because of their interest and devotion to taking care of the poor.
Everybody has a common goal, a common mission to heal. I note that the core value is really the dignity of each person.
We treat all patients, and we treat them all the same. We have always done that.
When I look at the value of stewardship, I see a match between the values that I have inside of me and then the values that I express.
A cardiac surgery group came to Sister and asked if she would be interested in taking the practice in at Lourdes. And Sister came to the board meeting, and she said, I think it's probably a good decision, but I must say we'll need about $1.5 million. People said, well, where are we going to get the $1.5 million to do this? And she said, well, God will provide. And 3 months later, someone passed away and left Lourdes $1.5 million. God will provide. I never learned that in any of my finance courses. But guess what? He did, or she did. Probably she. Sister Elizabeth would be very upset with me if I said he did.
I started the Wellness Center in '79, and Sister Elizabeth Corey was the president at the time. And I went to her and I said, this is what I want to do. She said, do it. Just go do it. Don't get me in trouble. We became one of the first to be doing holistic health, body, mind, and spirit.
Before you walk into our chapel, to the right there's a room that we call the Tent of Abraham. And in that room we have prayer rugs and we have a copy of the Quran. Francis had this sense even back then to welcome the stranger.
Hospitality in the Franciscan tradition is just a genuine welcome.
Just take a look at who we are in terms of caring for people in a joyful, spiritual way.
Joy is just part of our DNA.
We're in that point in our history where there's not a lot of young women who are entering religious communities, but that might be the working of the Spirit, you know? The sisters passed on that legacy to us.
My hope is that whatever it is we do, that we march with the people in a Franciscan way. Simple, joyful, and hospitable.
Sometimes the friars see us walking. One said to the other one, step aside, here comes the Allegany nation.